So you're listening to the Uncensored True Podcast with your brother Old God and myself, SamAnt, on this Monday evening, cooking tonight with our man Sir Charles to our 12 o'clock. Let's talk about our man Juelz Santana. Now, we all know a couple months ago he was caught up in the Newark airport with the firearm and the oxys. Real dumb move. Yeah. He's out on bond right now, but facing some real serious charges, and now it seems to be getting worse. Wells Fargo is taking him to court, claiming that he, whose real name we are not going to disclose right now, has not made a mortgage payment on his $500,000 condominium. Santana has been leasing this $3,000 a month home since 2005, but has not paid even halfway through his 30-year mortgage agreement. It is said that he's almost 6 digits in the rear. Oh, God, we've seen so many celebrities. We've seen Lil' Kim. You just dropped that on Hip Hop News Uncensored about this tax situation, and these motherfuckers on with money, man. What you think about Juelz Santana caught up in some more shit, losing his crib, man?
I don't imagine. I mean, first thing, I got to get some financial advisors when y'all start getting this money, or not even that. If you got somebody around you who's got some success and they can show you some things, either one, because it's like for them to go through all these millions of dollars and even have a mortgage at this point. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That you mean to tell me all these years, but these dudes got chains on their neck. Now, I don't know him personally, so I'm not trying to come at Juelz and nothing like that.
And shit, like,
right.
You got a house, man?
Right. It's crazy, man. You know,
$300,000.
And Jay-Z said in one of his songs, cats is hustling backwards, man. You got to pay them taxes. Uncle Sam is coming. I got a tax bill the other day. I ain't gonna tell you how much it was, but he come for his money and you got to pay him. So
we talk. I see. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, guy, but I've seen a lot of just searching through, and you see a lot of people talk about this financial and financial literacy and why us as minorities, us as people of color, we deal with a lot of difficulties when it comes to buying homes and things like that. And a lot of these mortgage motherfuckers, they looking at, okay, did you buy your car first or did you try to invest in a house? They look at your financial, your history and what you're doing, and is it smart for them to invest in things like that? And like the great host said, we hustling backwards. Like how is this $300,000 home that you've had since 2005 not paid off, so you have at least some kind of asset? Nobody was in your ear to let you know you need some assets at the end of the day, and this home is one of them. No one told you that you don't really have anything that appreciates your value other than things like this. So it wasn't smart to take care of that, and $300,000 is easily went through that brother's hands in and out. Oh yeah. The question is how many times? Yeah, it's sickening to think about. So I mean, I think that the young rappers and people in business right now should really just take a lesson and learn from the hardship that he's going through right now, because he's probably kicking himself in the ass.
Lil' Kim ain't learned.
Lil' Kim said she's one of God's children. She's gonna be all right.
I don't give a damn when I come to taxes.
Speak on it.
I mean, talk about it. Lil' Kim, you know, if you didn't know, her home was up for foreclosure. Lil' Kim owes $1.4 million in back taxes right now. Woo! And she hasn't paid her taxes from 2005 to 2017. Now, she's listing, Lil' Kim is listing here in court. And I hate to go through all this. It's not, but we have to, it's media, she lists that she makes $18,000 per month, and $12,000 goes to her expenses. So that's only a net of about $5,000 that she has per month. She has some assets though. A 2005 Bentley, that's worth $52,000. Nice. Some jewelry worth $25,000. Mercedes-Benz, 2000 Mercedes-Benz worth $4,200, and $2,500 in cash assets. According to this, now her monthly mortgage payment, check this out, $6,600 for a mortgage. Lil' Kim, now we all go through our things. I have, when I was in my younger 20s, I had A1 credit, then I had bad credit. Now I'm getting my credit good again as we speak, but that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Sir Charles, what you think about this, man? And let this be a lesson to people coming up about to get their money. Pay them taxes. Trust me. Get them taxes out the way. But go ahead, Sir Charles. What do you think about this situation, man?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, just irresponsible, man. It's just another example of people in our culture or community not really digging into what's most important. Like flashy cars, jewelry, all that shit is cool, but like all that shit depreciates like over time. So it's like it's all about, once you do get that lump sum, you get that bag or get that hit and you get paid, you got to really stash your money or you put your money in the right places, because once it's going, it's going.
Yep.
And once you're not bubbling and hot no more, you're done.
You're done.
You're done. Like, niggas been, how many niggas that been in the industry the past 5 years that had a hit, now they done?
It's probably 2 minutes a day. Yeah.
So it's like, either you're gonna get that hit and catch that stride, keep going, or you're gonna get that one bask in that moment. Then after that, you got to figure it out. Because money ain't gonna last you forever. You get used to that lifestyle. I mean, that budget run out quick.
Well, let's talk about it. We talked about things that appreciate with value. She had a Bentley, $75,000, jewelry, $4,200, cash, $2,500 for a grand total of $81,700. Being $1.4 million in debt, that gives her a grand total of $1,318,300 still that she remains in debt. That's sad. That she can give up everything that she has to her name. And this woman's broke.
No businesses,
no
nothing, no investments,
assets, no investments, nothing going on. She was under Diddy. Like, you can say what you want, you can complain about him.
Diddy's almost a billionaire.
This brother is not in that position, and you sat right next to him. How and it just goes to show you, just work ethic trumps all, and not everybody around you. And you see why, and people get mad, but you see why Diddy kind of went and did his own thing, because he's seen the mindset where he had to go and where the people around him were, and he understand he had to get the fuck up out of here. Another one was Jay-Z. I don't know if you put
Diddy in that, but go ahead. No,
as far as what?
Because there's a lot of people that came out and said that Diddy did him wrong, bro. I mean, we got the videos up. And I'm just saying, even Birdman,
people complaining.
I'm not saying that anybody came out anything contractually, but you got Black Rob. You can go down the list of saying Diddy shitted them. I mean, the Locks even back then
shitted them, or they did bad business and didn't get their paperwork correct, and they got caught up under.
Whatever you want to call it. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, whatever you want to call it. We argue about this with the Rockefeller situation. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Because it's taboo as it is, and it's fucked up as it is, when we sit there having real dude conversations. Let's put our business hats on and go, okay, you signed this. You understood that you were being fucking ass by the music industry and then how the game worked back in the day.
Them niggas signed that shit.
They signed it.
And they took them out of their normal life, normal situation to put them in position to be successful.
And then when they don't get the money on the back and they sit on Sway in the morning and complain. It is. I mean, I hear them. I feel sorry for your Black Robs, your G Deps, and I'll sit there and say Jadakiss and Styles P and Sheek, they good. You know what I mean? I think they'll let bygones be bygones. They understand the game and what
they had an issue at a point. It's solved.
And it's solved. Grown men are doing grown men things. So people out there complaining. We have our man that was out here complaining about how Diddy stole him. He wrote a book on him. Mark Curry, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
And that's a bunch of fucking complaining at the end of the day. He did it on Diddy, right? Yeah. That's a bunch of complaining. I think Diddy is a legend. You could talk about whoever he sleeps with. That's it. Yeah, man. It's certified. It just goes to show you, just to flip it back, just shame on Lil Kim, man.
Let's talk about this real quick though. Just on the way out. Yeah. The Jay-Z Dame Dash. I'm gonna hit Sir Charles on this. Who you think was in that situation? They had to split with Rockefeller. People talk Jay-Z. We obviously see where Jay-Z's went to new heights, but Dame Dash has been kind of doing this thing too. And his philosophy, I got his book, Culture Vultures, and you look at his philosophy, he's real brilliant about the way he does. He didn't really want to go. His thing was separating corporate from independent. He didn't want to go the corporate route. He says that Jay-Z wanted to go corporate. He wanted to remain independent, meaning that he remains his own boss through everything. What do you think about that whole dynamic? Because you're actually in a situation similar, corporate, independent, but you're still getting your bag. That's the only thing that matters. Talk about that for a minute, though, bro.
Man, I mean, really, it's all, end of the day, it's all about that individual and what they want to be involved with. Like, I get the whole aspect of Dame saying he wants to be his own boss, but Jay, on the other hand, knowing, okay, well, if I partner with these corporate motherfuckers and I'm going to make X, Y, and Z, they're just going to have a stake of what I got going on, whatever. You know what? I'm cool with that, because that's just going to just add to my network. I mean, so, but it's like for some people, it ain't all about the money. Some people might rather have their morals intact and do what they feel like is right and take less of a pay cut. At the end of the day, to be satisfied within himself. Right. I mean, but Jay-Z is just an ultimate businessman. So it's like, obviously the route he took, he thought it was right for him, and he flourished. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Dame doing this thing too, but it's not nowhere near Jay-Z's level right now.
Not money-wise, definitely not. No, I mean, you can't even compare, the net worths at this point.
Nah, they don't compare.
Nowhere near.
Well, I know, like I said, Dame.
I agree. Well, yeah, man, that's all we got tonight, man. Uncensored Truth Podcast, another beautiful, beautiful episode. Yes, with our good brother, Sir Charles, man. Give them your the contact information where they can find you, your Twitter handle, all that, whatever.
Yeah, I play the gram mostly. So okay. At Sir Charles 1 on the gram, follow me. I mean, all that. Keep you updated what's going on. And man, Uncensored Podcast, we all right.
Yes, sir, man. So definitely, man, my co-host SamAnt, Viral Hip Hop News. I'm gonna give a shout out real quick before we get off here. My man, Darren Marion, Patel SEO, runs the hip hop website, hiphopun.com. Go check it out right now. That's all I got.
And shout out to my team 120, Nico, baby boy, love you, brothers, man. Shout out to my man, Sir Charles, for giving us some real dope content. Couple, dope hours of his time, man. We know he's a busy man, but shout out to this brother right here. You listening to the Uncensored Truth Podcast with my man, old God, and SamAnt. Another dope episode, another dope Monday night. Till next time, till next story. We out of here, man.
Peace.
Out of here.